everybody watching. This is Aisha, and I am talking to my friend Latorsha, one of the Innovative Sisters that I mentioned last time we taped about actualizing our visions. And I was really wanting to get her in on the call because she is one of the women that inspired me a few years ago to even start thinking about doing anything like what we're doing right now, as far as following our passions and going that entrepreneurial route. So this is Latorsha, and just first of all, Torsha, thank you for doing it, and thank you for taking the time out to have a kitchen table talk with me for Sister Circles. Just give me a little bit about what your project is, and um, also what you do to stay focused on your vision.
Very good. Well, first of all, thank you very much for being so supportive to me, allowing me this opportunity, and also pushing me to this opportunity because I do appreciate the support to get out there and get moving. The project that I'm working on, I am hoping to write a book. No, let me change it. I am planning to write a book and see it through and hopefully to have it published. Um, Over the last couple of years, there's some things that I went through, some experiences, some things that I learned about with my own life and relationships that I wanted to share. I didn't start out going through what I went through wanting to share it, but as things became more and more revealed and I talked with people, I recognized that many women are going through things and they think that what they're going through is very isolated. And so I feel like part of my purpose is to share my journey with others to hopefully motivate them and to support them and to say, hey, you're not by yourself. We may not know each other in real life or face to face, but you just need to know that there's somebody else out there that can relate to your situation and to shed some hope. Essentially, Aisha, it's my testimony. It really is, and I'm just hoping to share it with others that they might gain their own testimony and get through. And what
Well,
motivates?
Latorsha, I think you were breaking up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Breaking up a little bit. Let's see if I can adjust. Can
Yeah,
you?
like the connection was lost.
Oh man. Okay. Let me see if I can move around and straighten some things up. How do I sound now? Is it
Okay.
better?
Yeah, it's still no, it's still breaking up a little bit.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
Okay. All right, try now. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And one of the things we talked about is motivation. I think just when you know that you have a purpose to do something, that's kind of self-motivating, but also when other women, particular sisters, such as the group is yours, just kind of getting behind you and saying, hey, you can do it, and being a cheerleader is very appreciative and very motivative to see others meeting their goals and also saying, hey, you can meet yours too. And how do I stay motivated? I just kind of reflect back on those type of things that I just mentioned and just look at my life and say, hey, I know that there's more for me out there. There's better for me out there. I have a faith in God that there's a direction that I'm being led to go to. So that's also motivating to me. And just reaching out to others and drawing from them.
Okay. Well, we have like talked about the vision board being a way to stay focused and motivated. Do you have actual tools that you use to keep you on track with your writing, um, that you can give to other people?
Oh, wow. Well, I will tell you the vision board has been motivating to me because I did not have one. I don't
Ooh.
still have one yet, but I'm starting to put the pieces together and saying,
Okay.
okay, I'm here. I kind of seeing the vision, seeing something being published, seeing the pages coming together and piecemealing that together. One of the things I have to do is give myself deadlines. I don't kick myself if I don't meet the deadline. However, I've got to set some kind of goal so I know that I'm working towards something.
Right.
Um, Writing down objectives. Why am I doing this? What do I hope to get out of this? Um, and then just in my writing, I carry with me all the time. So whenever there's a free moment, I always have, my tablet or, something. I'm always writing. So whenever I have a free moment, it's like, all right, this is the time. If I'm waiting in an office, waiting for an appointment, I can be using this time to get it done. Um,
So what are
so
you writing on? Like I'm into journaling, or now I'm into journaling. This is one of the things that I'm going to do for next year is try to practice what I preach as far as keeping like a really organized planner and journaling and keeping up with, reaching those goals. So what do you write? Like, do you write electronically? Do you have a booklet or something like that? Where do you keep your stuff?
I have a big stack of papers. You may laugh at it. It's not in a notebook or anything.
What?
All it's been typed. Actually, it's all been typed. But what I do is I print it all out, and then I'll go through and I add to, I change, I edit, and it's like a big work in progress. And I'm continually updating it. But whenever I want to jot something down or add something or continuation, I have it.
So you're typing it on like a laptop or a tablet and then printing it out to carry it with you.
Yes.
Okay.
Not
And
not
like,
like every day. I
are
mean,
you
like
throwing it
here.
in your purse or is it like in like how are you keeping up with it? I'm just so disorganized. I have to have it in a binder.
Girl, well, it's all clipped together. It's not like, it's in a paper clip like this big.
Oh, okay.
So it
So do
could
you
be a
have
binder.
anything else?
I'm
Like
sorry?
your like do you have anything else like your side journaling or day-to-day things? Because I know you've been writing before started writing for this project.
Yes. Yes. I had an online blog for, gosh, probably a couple of years. I think I had it out there. And then I
Hmm.
did some transitioning and took it down. But I do
Okay.
write with the online magazine now. And my focus now with them is relationship topics and marriage because that's kind of the driving topic for my personal book that I'm writing. So a lot of those are kind of insight that I kind of give a little bit, hoping to actually generate an audience. So when I do have my work published, that there's something out there that people can say, "Hey, I remember she did this, and I really like that." And also, it could be a promotion tool down the road.
I was gonna ask you what's the number one like marketing tool that you've been using so far to get you prepared for, when you publish, because you're gonna
Um,
publish.
yes, yes. Right now, the number one thing would be the online magazine Cocoa that I'm writing
Okay.
with, and it's KOKOA magazine, and the owner of that allows me to write and share my insight on relationships or any topic that I want to write on, but the focus has been relationships, marriage,
Okay.
oddities that come up in relationships.
Yay. So, what's the last one? Okay, well, the one thing I have in my journal is my personal journal is each day I kind of quote myself to sum up the day. But I wanted to do the quote yourself or give us a quote that you can just bless us with to inspire somebody watching or someone down the road who will be watching because your audience is going to grow. So, quote
Oh,
yourself, whether it be separate from your book or just off, from your book as well.
oh wow. I think one of the biggest things that I like to use, which I'm not the originator of it,
That's
but
cool.
but the test will become your testimony. I truly believe, the things that we go through and struggle in are part of a test, and if we don't pass those tests, we're destined to continue to repeat those over and over again. So we've
Can
got
you repeat that?
the
Because I think you
things
broke
that,
up.
oh, I'm sorry, that the test will become your testimony. I am a firm believer of that. You'll continue to go through the same type of issues over and over again until you eventually overcome those things. And when you overcome those things, you'll be able to look back and see that that test was your testimony.
I'm glad I told you to repeat that. That was excellent. That's all. But all right, so I'm gonna be following up with you. I'm hoping I've been keeping up with you, but I'm hoping that we can bring you back to the table when you start doing something other than where you are right now, because you really haven't said where you are right now in the process. So you let us know where you are in the process, and maybe because in Innovative Sisters, we keep each other accountable for
Okay.
something for the next time we speak. So for the next time we speak, What are
Okay.
you going to be accountable for?
What I'm going to be accountable for. The next time that we speak about me writing this book, I really hope that I am at a point that it's in the hands of an editor, somebody that is putting it together, correcting my grammar, moving stuff around, and hopefully getting their feedback and ready to move to the next phase.
All right. Okay, I'm going to check in with you, Latorsha.
Sounds good.
All right, babe. I'll speak to you soon. And
All
thank
right.
you again for sharing with us. That's Kitchen Table Talks, Innovative Sisters.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.